Broadcasting to the whole Cyprus community and around the world. Your favourite Euro music station.
I'm Natasha Bedingfield.
This is Justin Timberlake.
We're the Shoegaze.
This is the Cyprus Online Radio Network. National Radio 1.
Yeah, mate, lovely stuff. Thank you very much for, first of all, joining us at Radio 1.
Right, no worries.
Much appreciated. Came to your gig on Friday. Absolutely spot on.
Yeah, cheers,
good turnout for the crowd. Was it what you expected?
Nothing what I expected at all. I just literally arrived in Cyprus with no thoughts, no inkling of what was going to happen, and it was just a really, really good night. So, you know, if anyone's listening that come on Friday, thank you very much for coming. It was just a really, really enjoyable night.
I think most people kind of enjoyed it. I think the band were really good. Bear in mind you hadn't rehearsed much with them before. They played very, very well.
Yeah.
Great selection of music as well. So there's something there for everybody, and certainly with the support of your family and stuff being there as well. I think it was an absolute spot-on gig for your first in Cyprus.
It was nice. It was good.
So I want to go back a few years, and I was quite pleased actually to find out you appeared in Grange Hill.
Oh yeah, this was like '96, mate. I was like 15, 16 years old. Yeah, it was. I had a little part in it, and it was a nice little. It was a good little part to have. Considering Grange Hill was about to come off air after 30 years on TV.
I know that.
Yeah, they pulled the plug on it. Just because literally kids ain't watching TV anymore. It's all Facebooks and MySpace and computer games now. So it's a shame really, because Grange Hill for me was the pinnacle of TV.
Yeah, I did notice that in the official credits you're referred to as the sixth form boy.
Sixth form boy. That's
like
right.
the official title.
Time ago, yeah. And I had a little part. It was nice. It was good.
And on the same thing, one of my favourite English actresses at the moment is Alex Kingston, and she was in the same episode with you.
Was she?
Back in those years, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was
I didn't know that.
Quite impressed to see that.
Crack on.
Really stuff. Now you went into the jungle as well, 14 days in the jungle with I'm a Celebrity. What was it like to be
Amazing.
in that event? Sort of thing?
Amazing. I would do that tomorrow if they gave me the chance again, because for me it was the best thing I could have ever done. Coming out of a band, not many people know who you are. Everyone sort of knows you as that bloke from Blue or that singer or whatever. And for me, I literally went there, put a stamp on myself, and made people know who Anthony Costa really was, and that's what I did. That's what I thought I did. People nowadays, older people now, they remember me from the jungle rather than the band. So for me, that's great.
I'm a big fan of it, to be honest with you. I watched it every season it's gone through. What was tougher? Was it the tasks or David Dickinson?
It was the tasks actually. David was alright. I mean, you're forgetting they edit a lot out. You know, they've got to have someone that everyone finds annoying. To be honest with you, David was a really, really big team player. You know, David was the one that sort of said, look, let's fight these guys. You know what I mean? Let's do well. And none of us argued.
Yeah.
It was the only camp that no one argued.
Yeah,
so
it was
for me,
it's a good series.
it was a bit of a. I literally went there and had a laugh, and that's what I did.
Would you have seen Carol Thatcher winning it, or did you have your money on anyone else?
When I found out that she read by the bed,
That's true.
I knew that she was going to win it. I knew straight away, because it's funnier for posh people to piss.
Yeah.
If I pissed by the bed, I would have been known as a chad. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know what you
So
mean.
it's that whole thing. And I knew she was going to win. She was nutter.
Yeah, she's good. Just going back, obviously you were in Blue.
Yeah.
Do you miss your days with the guys?
Yeah, I do. I think about it nearly every day. You know, I think about what we went through, how we got there, the hard work we had to put in, and it was just the fact of, you know, I was with the guys 5, 6 years of my life every day, and it just got to a point now where we sort of said, like, we've had our time. We've done well. We've met fans. We've travelled the world. We've done this. We've done that. It's time to sort of move on, and if the time's right, why not come back together? And I don't know if we'll get back together.
Well, I was going to say, because that is the rumour that's going around at the moment, that obviously Take That have got back together again, and that you guys may be getting back together. If that was an option, you'd be there?
Yeah, it'd have to be obviously next year, because this side of the year I'm so busy. So it all depends on the other lads, really.
Yeah, cool. Eurovision, we were the station that broadcast the whole of the event right across Cyprus and out to Europe and stuff like that. Were you disappointed by the fact that you weren't the guy that went through?
Glad. I was actually really, because it sort of gave me the stepping stone of give me the chance of what I'm doing now. I'm doing a lot of acting now, and if I got through to Eurovision, I would never have got the part in Blood Brothers. So for me, I'm glad, because it was a load of rubbish. You know, I got waffled basically. You know, I got conned into doing it, and I did it with Kim Marsh at the time, and we sort of had to sit down and said, this is just a joke. Yeah. Someone like that can win Eurovision. What's the point?
So I say, obviously Terry Wogan this year has been slating the Eurovision. Bear in mind, Anthony, what's his name? Andy Abraham, came right at the bottom of the list of everybody, even though the song actually I think was quite good.
It's a nice song.
But do you think it's all fixed now? Do you think it's all rigged?
You and I as well as I know it's all political. And for me, it ain't all about, it shouldn't be about politics. It should literally be a song. Is the song good enough to win? Why isn't the song good enough to, you know what I mean? 2 years ago I had these geezers with masks on singing. They weren't even singing, mate. It was just a joke, absolute joke. But that's what you go through now, and I refuse to listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good show. I think Russia winning wasn't the best act. We should have been there, but
should have been up there.
That's the way things go.
Such a shame.
Now you had a 19 entry in the UK charts back in 2006. Where's your solo career go now?
I don't want to. I'm literally concentrating on reacting now. I've had a lot of people come up to me. You're forgetting. I did this song on my own back. Someone's. The other lads had rental company behind them. The other lads had like millions of pounds behind them. Duncan's songs got to number 38, 39 with millions of pounds behind them. So I literally did that off my own back.
Someone 19 and off your own back.
Someone said to me, let's do it, and I said, yeah, what then? And that's all it was. It was nothing more than, you know, I didn't sign a massive record deal. I didn't even get no money for it. I just did it, just to say I'll do it. But for me, I'm concentrating now on the acting, and I'm doing the shows at the end of the year, and then I'm off to America next year.
So what you got planned in America?
I just want to try
the Broadway kind of thing?
No, if something happens, yeah, but I'm going to sort of spend a good couple of months out there. I've got some friends and family out there. So.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Just a couple of things. We had last week, obviously with your gig, we really promoted it and got involved. We asked the listeners to throw in some questions that they really want to ask from you.
Yeah.
Julia Craig from Left Car, she says, are you a bedroom or a balcony kind of boy? Do you sleep on the bedroom or the balcony in the summer? That's what she's asking.
Depends if I'm sharing a room with my mate. I'm more of a bedroom person.
You're more of a bedroom person?
Yeah.
Tula from My Napper says, are you more of a shorts or speedos kind of guy?
Shorts, definitely.
Definitely shorts. Good answer.
Can't be doing speedos.
Martin Stevenson from Clorica says, take that off Boyzone.
Take that. Because they make better songs. Boyzone, they were good at what they did, but for me, I prefer to take that.
Yeah, they're good. I've got them on speed dial, for sure. Vasiliki Giorgio from Limassol, she says, Cypriot women or English women?
Bit of both.
Bit of both. Not bothered.
I've always gone out of English women, but if there's any Cypriot women out there that wants to take me out, let's go.
And finally, Carol from Paya, she says, Marmite, do you love it or hate it?
I love it now. Yeah.
Throw it into it.
I used to hate it as a kid, but now I love it.
Excellent. All last week we ran a competition, and I hope you don't mind, we called it How Much Does He Costa?
Yeah, okay.
It was a supermarket sweep kind of thing. We got items in from various supermarkets across the island, and that we thought might be in your shopping basket, things you may go shopping for. And then we gave the listeners 3 prizes, and the people that got it right got to come down to your gig and stuff like that from all over the island. So we kind of much just like to run this competition with you, that's right. Cool. We picked 3 items from a well-known supermarket. First up, we obviously with your Cypriot connections here in bits and pieces, hot summers, things like that, you may go down the beach, you may need a water wing. So there's a good chance you may need a water wing in your...
We're talking euros now, aren't we?
Absolutely. So we want euros. We also thought, obviously, with your time in the jungle and bits and pieces, you may have got back to your nature. You may have felt that you needed to, get a bit on with it. So we thought maybe a organic drink maybe in your shopping basket. And also, finally, being a singer and bits and pieces and being on stage, obviously with your vocals, I think you need to be hearing what the prompts are saying and stuff like that. We thought the cotton buds may be there as well.
That's quite good, actually.
So they're your 3 items.
All right.
Do they come at €2.16, €3.16, or €4.16? Big question.
€3.16.
It's the man. He guessed it correctly.
Really?
You get to win. You get to win all these items, and just to prove it to you that we aren't fudging it, you actually guessed it correctly. The receipt from Carrefour, €3.60.
Yes.
You win all those goods. Thank you very much for your interview, mate. Much appreciated, mate. And a safe flight back tomorrow.
I love this. How cool is that?
Excellent. Cheers, mate. Thank you.